Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive. Thank you for being here. So we're going to go into a read for you and the other person. We're going to see what wants to come out for the month of love for February, right? I've got some new cards and some new things that we're going to do. So what I'm going to do is pull a special message at the very, very end for you that's most important. These are some of my coaching cards that I use within my work. More of my strategic and kind of that soul and strategy combination. And these are some of the cards that I use. So we're going to be using some of these for that, okay? But it's going to be at the very end for the wisdom that you need in terms of the relationship or situation that you find yourself in, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and begin. So I'm going to talk about you on one side and the other person on the other. So feel free to reverse the messages as you see fit. It's a general read. If you are looking for a personal read, go to the Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box, all right? All right, so let's jump into this and see what is happening for you in the first 2 weeks of February. Oh boy, it just seems like we just got into this brand new year, doesn't it? And we're already talking about February already. So let's take a look at what this is for you. What is most important that wants to come out for you? What is most important for Aqua in terms of February, the first 2 weeks of February? Oh, too many cards, guys, too many cards. Okay, let's keep it going. All right, so this one's to come out. Okay, so we got the Three of Pentacles. Okay, now some of you could be doing some research and maybe getting some certain ideas, getting some assistance from someone. Yeah, so I've got the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. So you can take a look at here, the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. So we're going to start with the Three of Pentacles before we move there. Okay, so this talks to me. This is mostly about, communication. This is also about that earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. And it talks about maybe perhaps that you're getting some sort of, you're going through a lot of teamwork and collaboration, whatever that is for you. So maybe you're asking someone for advice. Some of you could be going to school. Some of you could just be doing more research for your business or just doing more research on a passion that you truly enjoy, okay? But this is about, when it comes to relationships, this is really about collaborating with each other. Maybe perhaps working on a project together. Maybe that's the case. But it's about really coming together and collaborating, not being adversaries. It's not you versus the other person. It's you and the other person working together as a team, okay? We always want to do these wars, as you see on TV, the cake wars and all these things. No, okay? It's all about working together as a team, okay? There is always competition, but within a relationship and a situation, it is about, this is about working together, okay? So that's what I see coming through here. Then we get the Four of Cups. Now, the fours are about stability, right? It talks about stability. So this could be some sort of stability in terms of some sort of communication that's coming through. Because when I see this, it talks to me about, maybe that you're going through some sort of contemplation. You kind of see she's zenning out a little bit there, and she's really meditating on what it is that she wants, how she wants to create her love life. What does that look like? She's had love before, and she knows what it looks like when good love comes. So it's kind of like, okay, I'm going to manifest that. And just be careful that you're not missing out on an opportunity, but get clear on what it is that you want. And with the full moon that's coming up in Virgo, it's not until the 27th of the month, but this is a good time to revisit things. Also, from January 30th all the way up to February 20th is Mercury's in retrograde. So it's a really good time to revisit, clear the past, let those things come up and work through them, whether it be a past relationship or situation. Work through those types of feelings and emotions. And that way, when the full moon comes about, like on February 27th, then you are able to put things in order, because Virgo is about putting things in order, right? And that includes emotions, right? And that obviously includes your emotions in terms of relationships, okay? So very cool. So this is what I see where you're at right now, kind of like you're kind of going through that right now, and that's kind of where you're at. Anything else that wants to come out for you here that's going to be most important where you're at right now? What is it? Risk. Yeah, you're kind of focusing on whether or not you want to take a risk in terms of love. It looks like you do have an opportunity of love that's coming through here. The Four of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy. So you could have that coming through. Perhaps that you're also learning from a Capricorn, or you might have that in your chart. Someone might have that in their chart that's around you that's teaching you, perhaps something, or you're learning and coming together and creating something. Okay, so but that's what I see here. So it does involve some sort of risk. So for some of you, in terms of love, obviously, anytime that you love someone, it is definitely a a risk, right? But you want to make sure that you're balancing that out with, taking care of yourself, and that's going to be really key. What about this other person? Let's just take a little bit of a look on kind of what's happening over there, okay? Let's take a look at what that is for them. Let's take a look. 10 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Damn. Okay, you might want to hold on to this person here. Okay, good things are happening, okay, for them. What I see on this other side is wealth and establishment. This person is focused on their wealth and their security. And I don't just say it's because of wealth, but it's the stability that is in that, okay? So this is all about building that. This is long-term stability. This is not just, getting rich right away or, developing material possessions of any sort. This is really about, getting that foundation so you can have a family, so you can build on that. You got some sort of foundation to really build upon, but this is like the epitome of that, okay? So for those of you that want that in your life, there you go, right? So this is the interesting thing, is that the Wheel of Fortune is on this other person's side as well. The karma has been paid. Things have been changing for this person. So if you have been separated, if you have been at a distance, just know that karma is being paid on their side right now. So if there's no response, you kind of know what's happened. They're going through some stuff right now, okay? All right, but the beauty of this is that they're changing. It could be that they're changing their karmic cycle so they can develop the stability, and that's what they wanted to get first, before anything, okay? And that's what I see coming through here. The 10 of Pentacles is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo type energy. They might have that in their chart, as well. Or they're taking on that kind of business owner type of mentality as well. Not so much like, the King of Pentacles, but really just, focus on that wealth and establishment. And that's going to be really important in terms of a relationship or situation. Anything else for this person? 9 of Cups. Wow. They are feeling really good. They're feeling really good in their skin. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy. They're very emotionally fulfilled. And I think that what they needed to do is to go through this type of emotions that needed to come through here. They needed to to feel really, really good. They had to finish their karmic cycle. And then, of course, they've been focusing on their stability. And I think that whatever's coming through, their wish of coming through of their stability is very strong on this side, okay? Anything else about this other person over here? What is it? Psychic knowing. Yeah, they're using their abilities in terms of their intuition and their psychic sense in terms of how to move and which way to go. Okay, they're very psychic. So again, this other person might have that in common with you as well. Okay, so they've got some sort of psychic knowing here. Okay, I do want to find out a little bit more. I want to find out what do they like most about you? What is it that they like most about you? Anything that wants to come through? King of Swords. They like that you have boundaries. They like the fact that you really, keep those boundaries there, that you have morals, you have values, and that's important to you, right? And that you're very focused, you're focused, you're clear-headed, you're intellectual, right? You have to balance things out a little bit, but this is saying is that they definitely love your mind, okay? That's definitely what I get there. They love your mind. They love the confidence that you exude, but they also love your spirituality as well, bringing those together, okay? So they do love your intellect, okay? They love your mind, all right? Anything else? They love your creativity. You know what? They really think that you really, they really love the creativity that you put together. They love your business, whatever it is that you're doing that is creative of any sort. That's what they love about you. They love that exuberance. They love that visionary and that entrepreneur in you that you are, and moving forward with your passions and being strong about it, carrying that want there and moving forward. So they do like that. And what do you like about this other person? What do you like about this other person most? Let's take a look at what that is. You like the fact that they're balanced, okay? So they could be doing with the Libra. This is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, but the Libra scale is here. This is about growth. You like the fact that they help you grow, okay? I think that you have seen, you can see the growth in them. You like, perhaps for some of them, is that what you like most about them is they, balancing out things. They balance things out. in terms of situations. They could be very, very generous as well, okay? So that's very, very key. Anything else and what you like most about this other person? Two of Pentacles, that they're very adaptable, okay? They're very adaptable and they're very flexible within situations, okay? And being able to juggle so many things. They're able to do that. Again, more earth energy, okay? That's coming out here. I am going to pull a little bit more on anything more on this. I want to see what wants to come out. Anything more on what you are kind of feeling about them right now? What wants to come through here? What did we get? Wow, there is time that is needed. You know, I get that, you know, you also feel that they, what's most important to you right now is really what I feel is that your morals and values and your family roots, that is very, very key. And you stand behind those values as it pertains to that. You know, you're really focused on that right now. You really love the quality time, and that's exactly what you want in a relationship or situation. And so if it doesn't have that, and if it, you know, traditions are important to you, and quality time spending with that other person is important. So that togetherness and enjoyment is going to be very, very key in a relationship. What do you, so that's kind of what you're looking for in a relationship. Anything else what you're looking for in a relationship with this other person? Four of Wands. So, wow, we're this person, this is about happy home and harmony, right? This is about two people coming together and creating a home, right? And there's stars above, you know, the very, very top, that wreath there, you know, that banner that's going through, there's lots of stars in there, but it's a happy home and happy harmony, right? And this also can indicate marriage. This is what you're wanting within a relationship or situation right now. You want that stability, which is what this person is creating on this side. So you definitely like this person, and you feel that they are that type of, that they're kind of marriage material, so to speak, all right? What about this other person on the other side? What do they want most in a relationship? Okay, what is that they want most within a relationship, you know, or situation? What is it that they're looking for? What do we've got? They want transformation. So they want to see you work through things. They want to go, that if there's things that you have to go through, they want to be able to be transformed by that, right? So this talks about, you know, really rising, kind of being the phoenix that's rising above, you know, transforming. So this is about, you know, growing together, building together, and they like the transformation. So they don't want, what they don't want to see is they don't want to see the battle with each other. They want to get rid of the battle and not seeing eye to eye within the relationship and situation. They actually want to transform this, okay? And that's what they want at this particular time. They want to rise above it. They want to get rid of the pain and move beyond that. Anything else that's important that they want right now in terms of the relationship? Anything else? What did I get? Oh my gosh. All eyes on you, okay? They know that you get a lot of recognition. I will tell you, they know that you get a lot of recognition. And they know sometimes that ego can come into play. And so they're saying that, you know, they want you to sometimes put that pride aside. But you are definitely in the spotlight, okay? For them, you are center stage. You are in the spotlight. They see you as being in the spotlight. I will let you know that. Anything else? What do you need to know most about this other person? What do you need to know most about this other person? What do you need to know most, Aqua? Let's take a look here. What they do want, what you need to know most is they're trying to seek balance, okay? They're trying to make adjustments in order to create balance within the relationship or situation. And I think that's what they come out of that karmic cycle, and that was very, very key. They want to rid of any sort of mind games and the manipulation that they have done before. What they're trying to do is to balance that out and rid of that old behavior from there. So that's what you need to know most about this other person, is they're getting balance, and that they're understanding that any sort of manipulation that they had, any sort of mind games, wasn't serving the relationship, and they're understanding that now. And it took that karmic cycle for that you know, that karma to come around and for them to see that, okay? And what do they need to know most about you? What is it that they need to know most about you? Let's take a look at what that is. They think that you're charming. They think that you're just super sweet. Okay, they definitely feel like that you are. What they need to know most about you is just how sweet that you really are. Okay, you might sometimes have some sour sides to you, right? But it's that sour and that sweet that they really love because it keeps them on their toes, right? And so they need to know what they need to know most about you is sometimes that you can have mixed feelings, right? And that sometimes it can be hot and sometimes it can be cold. And so that's just sometimes when you're going through a sour patch, but you always have that super sweetness, and you show some. They know that you do kind things. That show your gestures and show your love, okay? And that's what I feel here, all right? I want to take a look at what is the best way to move this relationship forward for you, Aqua, if that's what you want. What's the best way to move this relationship forward if that's what you want? Let's take a look at what that is. The best way to move this relationship forward is the Queen of Wands. So this is about, really having that inspiration and creation. Focus on what it is that inspires you and motivates you right now, okay? And this actually is what they love about you, being that visionary entrepreneur. Keep shining, okay? Keep going forward with that, all right? Keep your eye on the prize, the light. Focus on the light and keep grounding yourself. This is really key right now. Then I get the Five of Swords. Against adversity, you overcome it, right? So this Five of Swords is overcoming that adversity and focusing and taking it out and transforming that energy into something super creative and super beautiful that you're able to create whatever that is that you want. Now this could be you just use your creativity to transform that old energy that's negative, and you get that out of your system. And this is really admirable, very, very admirable. And what you need to know most here is to continuously definitely transform transform the old past energies into something incredibly creative and worthwhile. Make that a positive. Make that negative into something positive by transforming that energy, okay? And that's what this talks about. What you need to do in order to do that. What do you need to do most in order to do that, Aqua? What is it? You need to surrender to any sort of stress. Really just take some deep breaths, and as you inhale, hold it for 2 to 3 seconds and exhale about, just getting rid of, like inhale the light and then exhale the dark, right? And that's what it wants to let you do. Any pent up energy or tension, and because what you want to do is to come back to your center and do that creative, all right? And to do the work that in terms of that creative. And that's what you need to know most right now. That's what's going to help this relationship, is focusing on you. And I know it sounds a little, odd, almost opposite, but that's what it is that you need to do right now, okay? And that's very, very key. What is it the other person need to do, if they want to move this relationship forward? What is it that they need to do? Four of Swords, get their stability. And then the Knight of Swords, okay? So they need to focus on the stability of moving forward, of moving forward. And this is about not just coming in and out, wanting more stability, not the in and out stuff that is just, 1 week here, maybe 2 weeks down the line, maybe, a month or two down the line. This is saying that's too unstable. What they need to do to move this relationship forward is bring some sort of stability. Now, not just the finances, but in the emotional side, right? Because what you were really looking for is definitely that quality time with that person, right? And to really, put down the roots and have some sort of stability within this. But that's exactly what I see here. Wow, how great here. And what is your common ground for the relationship or situation? What's your common ground? What does that look like? Your common ground? Your common ground is that you both have shadows that you're addressing, okay? Ooh, the cards almost went off the table here. They're so slippery. Let me move them over here just because. All right, so the shadows. You both are confronting the shadows within you. This relationship has brought out a shadow side for each of you, and by learning different things, right? And I think most of it has to do with the emotions, because you do see the ocean there. So it's really bringing in that, the hidden that is no longer hidden. Now the sun is shining on that. Well, the moon is illuminating that, I should say, right? And that's what's coming through. So you both have been blocked in terms of moving forward in some way. This is about, you've been stagnant, because you've been confronting your shadows. And this is saying is that what you do need to do now is to reroute, you know, like a plane kind of reroutes when there's bad weather, right? They need to kind of make an adjustment. So this rerouting is kind of this rewiring in your within yourself for both sides is what I see here. And so that's what I see there's been some blockages in terms of the ascension of the relationship because of this. Now, for those of you that don't want the relationship, what's best that you need to do in terms of moving forward, okay? That for people that do not want their relationship or situation, whoever they're thinking of here, what you need to do is the best way for you to move forward. That would be the Knight of Cups, and then I get the Three of Wands. So the Knight of Cups talks about motion, right? And the Knights are all talks about, you know, continue to be in that very romantic and charming energy, and then focus and strategize on what it is that you want before you move forward, okay? Because this is about not just jumping and moving forward. This is about, you know, choosing which way about moving forward. This is about, you know, this is about, how do I want to say, this is about prepare yourself to be the best partner that you could actually be. And what's the best way to do that for you here? What's the best way for those that do not want a relationship moving forward? What is the best way? Surrender your desire to control other people, okay? That's going to be really best. And then strategize on how you would like to move forward in your love life. But that's what I see here. Yeah, this is about, you know, don't over control in a relationship because that's going to sabotage it. So for some of you, that is a message. For some of you that maybe is very, very key to achieve your goals in your love life. This is saying to really back off and give the relationship some breathing room, or get, you know, or really back off and understand that that relationship does need a breathing room, or anyone now present, you know, or, you know, past or in the future. That's what's going to be key. Okay. All right. So what's your most important advice overall for you? Let's take a look at what this is for you. Most important advice for Aqua in terms of February, the first 2 weeks. What's most important for Aqua in terms of your what you need to do most in terms of this situation? Okay, what is the big key thing here? What you need to do? Wow, focus on rebuilding. Focus on, oh, this is so crazy, guys. Okay, so I get reconciliation. For some of you, it's about repairing and rebuilding in terms of the relationship. So what you need, this is about mutually agree to leave the past in the past. That has got to be that, okay, guys? This is what it's got to be. And whatever it is that you need to do to make that happen, this is saying that the past be the past, okay? So that's very, very key. And then I get bliss of happiness. Seems like a dream. And then it puts you on cloud 9. And you want to know the funniest thing, guys? I will show you this right there. Look at this name of this candle that I am burning. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's titled Cloud 9, okay? So I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm just gonna kind of, oh, wait, you can. You see, it's Cloud 9. This is what I'm actually, this is not an advertisement of any sort. I just buy things if I like them. And so this is basically just letting you know that basically you let the past be the past. And for some of you that want some sort of, you know, reconciliation, is that you can have that. But the only way to do this is let the past be the past, right? And be able to move on to cloud 9. All right. And then let's pull one particular card here from that's going to be real important for you. Some areas of wisdom, a card of wisdom that's going to help you within this as we exit. Isn't that interesting, guys? Cloud 9. So again, you can be on cloud 9 within this. It's just letting go of that past energy. And what do we get for you? I am grateful for all that I am and all that I have. Okay, so that's what's coming into play there. I am grateful for all that I am and all that I have. So this wants you to remember that, and note it in the comments below, guys. Put that right down there because that shoots off that energy, right? And it allows you to get into that really good energy and moving forward. So for those of you that want to be on cloud 9, we know that, you know, that is again forgetting the past. For those of you that don't, it is the advice that the cards are saying is surrender control, you know, for other people, and then prioritize, regroup. Give yourself some breathing room and then focus on what it is that you want in the future. And so it is, right? And be grateful because that's going to bring in more opportunity. Okay. All right. Sending you lots of love. And until next time, namaste.